What makes an artist divine? Guido Reni, a painter of the Baroque era, was both revered and controversial. Some called him the divine artist for his heavenly depictions of saints and angels, while others criticized his pride and perfectionism. But who was the man behind these ethereal masterpieces? Was he a humble servant of the church, or a proud genius obsessed with his own reputation? In this video, we'll uncover the life and work of Guido Reni, a man whose art continues to mesmerize audiences centuries later. Stay with us as we explore his dramatic life, his groundbreaking style, and the legacy that cemented his place in the pantheon of Baroque masters. Guido Reni was a man of contrasts, a deeply religious soul who strove for perfection in his art, yet struggled with his own humanity. Known for his serene depictions of saints, angels, and biblical scenes, Reni was often called the divine artist. But beneath this title lay a complex personality that sparked admiration and controversy alike. Reni's religious devotion was evident in his work, but it also defined his personal life. He sought to live a life of virtue, often withdrawing from the social world to focus on his art. Yet his contemporaries spoke of his pride and ambition, traits that clashed with the humility expected of a man so closely tied to the church. Perfectionism was at the core of Reni's being. He was known to destroy his own works if they didn't meet his exacting standards, a practice that frustrated his patrons but showcased his commitment to artistic excellence. This relentless pursuit of perfection led to some of the most breathtaking works of the Baroque period. However, Reni was not without his struggles. Like many artists of his time, he faced financial pressures, demanding patrons, and fierce competition. Despite this, his ability to channel his faith and emotion into his art allowed him to create paintings that transcended earthly concerns and seemed to touch the divine. Understanding Guido Reni's personality is key to appreciating his art. His works are not just visual spectacles, they are windows into a man's soul, torn between devotion and ambition, humility and pride. Guido Reni was born in 1575 in Bologna, a city renowned for its rich artistic tradition. His early talent did not go unnoticed, and at the age of 9 he began his formal training under the painter Denis Calvert. Reni's exceptional skills quickly set him apart, earning him recognition as one of the most promising young artists of his generation. At the age of 20, Reni joined the Karachi Academy, a revolutionary school that emphasized naturalism and the study of classical art. This period shaped his style, blending the dramatic intensity of the Baroque with the elegance and clarity of Renaissance art. Reni's big break came when he moved to Rome in 1601. The Eternal City, with its grandeur and demand for religious art, offered him opportunities to work on monumental commissions for the Catholic Church. His ability to capture divine beauty made him a favorite of powerful patrons, including Pope Paul V and Cardinal Scipione Borghese. One of his most famous works, Aurora, was painted during his time in Rome. This stunning fresco, depicting the goddess Aurora leading the sun across the sky, showcases Reni's mastery of light, movement, and composition. It remains a masterpiece of the Baroque era, admired for its grace and energy. Despite his success in Rome, Reni often found the city overwhelming. He returned to Bologna, where he continued to produce remarkable works for churches and wealthy patrons. His reputation grew, and his paintings were sought after by collectors across Europe. Reni's career was not without challenges. He often clashed with his patrons over deadlines and payments, and his perfectionism made him difficult to work with. Yet these difficulties never diminished the brilliance of his art. From humble beginnings in Bologna to the grandeur of papal commissions in Rome, Guido Reni's life was a testament to his extraordinary talent and unwavering dedication to his craft. Guido Reni's artistic style was a masterful fusion of Baroque drama and Renaissance elegance. His works stand out for their ability to evoke powerful emotions while maintaining a sense of grace and harmony. One of the defining features of Reni's art is his use of light and shadow, known as chiaroscuro. Inspired by Caravaggio, Reni softened the dramatic contrasts, creating a more delicate interplay of light that illuminated his figures with a divine glow. This technique added depth to his paintings and brought a heavenly quality to his subjects. Reni's attention to human emotion is another hallmark of his work. His figures, saints, angels, and biblical characters, are imbued with expressions of serenity, sorrow, or devotion that connect deeply with the viewer. Through subtle gestures and gazes, Reni's subjects convey their inner world, making his art profoundly relatable despite its sacred themes. His use of color was equally remarkable. Reni favored soft, harmonious tones that enhanced the ethereal quality of his paintings. His palette often included pastel blues, soft pinks, and golden hues, which gave his works an otherworldly beauty while maintaining a naturalistic feel. Reni was also a pioneer in creating compositions that balanced complexity with clarity. While many Baroque artists embraced chaotic arrangements to heighten drama, Reni maintained a sense of order. His paintings guide the viewer's eye seamlessly, focusing attention on the central figures while enriching the narrative with intricate details. These elements combined to make Guido Reni one of the most sought-after painters of his time. His art didn't just depict religious scenes, it elevated them, allowing viewers to experience the divine through his brushstrokes. Reni's style became a benchmark for many artists who followed, influencing the course of Baroque art and cementing his place as one of its most iconic figures. Behind Guido Reni's divine paintings lay a life filled with controversy and conflict. While his art often depicted heavenly grace, his personal reputation was far more complex, earning him admiration and criticism in equal measure. One of the most persistent stories about Reni is his alleged pride and vanity. Contemporaries often described him as difficult to work with, refusing to compromise on his artistic vision. He demanded high fees for his work, justifying them with his status as one of the leading painters of his era. This self-assuredness led some to view him as arrogant, while others saw it as a reflection of his unwavering dedication to his craft. Reni's relationships with his patrons were also fraught with tension. Known for his perfectionism, he would sometimes delay projects for years, much to the frustration of those commissioning his work. In one instance, Reni abandoned a fresco halfway through because he felt the conditions weren't ideal, leaving his patron scrambling to find another artist to complete it. Beyond his professional life, Reni's personal habits were the subject of much gossip. Some accounts claim that he had an obsessive fear of dirt and disease, which led him to avoid crowded social gatherings. Others suggest that his reclusive nature was due to his intense focus on his art, leaving little room for personal relationships. One of the most debated aspects of Reni's life is his stance on religion. While his works were deeply spiritual, some critics accused him of being more motivated by financial gain than genuine faith. These accusations, however, seem at odds with the profound emotional depth and sincerity found in his paintings. Despite these controversies, Guido Reni remained one of the most celebrated artists of his time. His personal flaws and contradictions only add to the mystique of a man who could create such transcendent art. They remind us that even those who depict the divine are, themselves, deeply human. Guido Reni's life and art remind us of the incredible complexity behind great genius. A man of extraordinary talent, his works continue to captivate with their beauty, emotion, and timeless spirituality. Reni's ability to balance the drama of the Baroque with the elegance of the Renaissance set him apart from his contemporaries. His mastery of light, color, and emotion elevated his art to a level that feels both divine and deeply human. Though his life was filled with controversy and contradictions, these very qualities made him one of the most fascinating figures in art history. Guido Reni's legacy endures, not just in his masterpieces, but in the countless artists he inspired and the emotions he continues to evoke in those who view his work. If you've enjoyed learning about the life and art of Guido Reni, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. What struck you most about his story? Let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.